We are here in Orlando, Florida at the Black Joy Festival. We're asking people here, what comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump? Let's get the reactions. When you hear the name Donald Trump, you think of
Black Joy Festival. Okay. Black Joy Festival.
Okay.
That's what this is.
So what is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Why is that a relevant question for this event?
She's going through the security already.
The organizer told me he wasn't allowed here, so.
So you are a government employee?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so am I allowed to be here?
You are allowed, but if the person who rents the park don't want you here, we can't really have you here.
Are they asking you to remove me? They're telling people not to talk to me, interrupting my conversations. Do they want you to remove me?
Yes, ma'am.
Apparently some people are having issues with the question that you're asking them.
Okay.
So
like
if
what?
I just have, I don't know, try not to follow them around or try to intimidate or harass them. All right, because that's the call that we're
Are you
getting.
accusing me of doing that?
No, that's what I said we got a call for.
You got a call that I was harassing people.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, you didn't want me to what?
While they're talking, you don't have to put that in my
Don't
face
touch my
either.
stuff.
Okay, we don't put it in my
Don't
face.
touch my
Okay,
stuff.
thank you.
Take your hand off my property.
You can take it out of my hand as
Take
well.
it off
Thank
my
you.
property.
God bless
okay?
you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the first people we talked to today at the Black Joy Festival.
Yeah. So I'm just curious what the questions were and what you're doing, like just to be clear, because we just want to make sure the best experience for our attendees.
Oh yeah, no, I think this is an amazing event, and I hope everyone has a great time today. And I'm here to ask them what the Black Joy Festival is, and then we're doing like a reaction type of question, and we're having a good time.
Yeah, what's the reaction question? I'm just curious as to.
I'll ask you. All right, there's the camera. Here's the microphone. What is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Why is that a relevant question for this event?
That was more than one word.
I mean, I'm asking a question back, so that's all. All right.
She's going through the security already.
Has anyone seen those videos of that white woman going around the Black Joy festivals, bothering black people, asking them about Donald Trump? You see that there's a Black Joy festival going on, and your first thought is, I'm going to go there and try to steal their joy. But you can't, because we are paying you no mind. We are unbothered by your shenanigans. See, our Black Joy is embedded in our DNA. We knew how to find that joy a long time ago. And you will never be able to take that away from us. I mean, you should have been afraid for your life, right? Around all those black people. We don't do that. We don't go, y'all do whatever y'all want to do. We ain't bothered by y'all. But you see us having a good time and you just cannot take it. You hate it. So I'm going to go there and interview people. They call the cops on you. I mean, come on. What are you doing? Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Go do your own thing. Go get your views somewhere else. We don't want to see your face, especially at a Black Joy Festival. Caitlin Bennett.
Hi guys, welcome to yet another video. It's Ndagire here. Thanks for clicking on today's video. We're going to be talking about this Caucasian lady who literally decided to wake herself up, get a mic, and go to harass black people when they are having joy or doing their own thing. Because there is this Black Joy Festival that was happening in Florida. But then this woman, the Caucasian woman, decided to go and start harassing people, harassing black people, questioning them about Donald Trump. Can you imagine a black person doing the same thing to a white event, how it would escalate so fast? Because I mean, if a black person can just literally walk in the neighborhood of, Palm people and they call cops and they start harassing them, how would it be if a black person like literally went to a white event and started doing the same thing this white woman was doing at this black event? Can you imagine how crazy it would be? But apparently, these people, Palm people, feel so much entitled that she was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna ask about Donald Trump to these people because I know it's gonna really bring out the emotions that I want to show people. But clearly, my people are so educated and they have been saying ever since Trump was voted in office, we are not going to do anything or react or say anything to cause any kind of revolution about Trump. So everybody was literally ignoring this, Caucasian woman, and she started literally causing an issue at the event, because people were asking her, how is this question relevant to our event. We are here to have fun, to raise donations for people that actually need help. Why are you asking us about Trump? How is this relevant? And she was just making people look like they are a problem, when in fact she was the problem. And then when she was asked to leave, she still made it a problem, like, hey, these people are, chasing me out, like they don't want me to be here. It's insane how these are the same people that were talking about black fatigue, on how black people are a problem, black people are always causing issues, black people are always, having something going on that is not okay. But here is a white woman that literally decided to pick herself up, go to a black event just to rage bait them. Make it make sense, guys. Listen to what people are saying about this whole thing, because it pissed me off as well, because this is not acceptable. But clearly in the minds of Pan people, they just feel entitled to everywhere and anything and anyone. It's crazy.
When you hear the name Donald Trump, you think of
Black Joy Festival.
Okay.
Black Joy Festival.
Okay.
That's what this is.
So when you hear
They never expected black folks to just sit down and relax. They never expected black folks not to care whether Donald Trump became president or not. The fact that they, at this point, need a reaction from black people, that you go to a Black Joy Festival just to try to bother people. The obsession that must take to want to have to go to a festival where black people are happy, enjoying their life, and say, hey, let me try to disrupt that. When you're black, you're never really lonely. But you see how comfortable she was to go into a festival full of black folks minding their business and ask questions to try to enrage them? This would never happen at a white folks festival. This would never happen at a Caucasian Joy festival. For one, black folks don't do that. But for two, they would flip their ish. But it's hilarious to see the desperation to be in black spaces.
This white girl went to a festival called the Black Joy Festival to ask them what did they feel about Donald Trump. Why you went there to ask them that? Why is somebody going to a festival to ask them that, if not to rage bait? Please answer me that. Answer me that. If not to rage bait. Now you know they just out there to have a good time. Oh, why would you go there to have a festival called Black Joy? Because they can. Because they can. Yes, it's a public festival. She did not get kicked off of festival grounds because she was white. She got kicked off of festival grounds because she was harassing them people. She was walking up to people. What do you think about Donald Trump? Why did you go to the festival to ask that? To rage bait?
Why is it that black people just existing in a positive, happy, or joyful state bothers y'all so much? If you want to have an event to celebrate the resilience of the white community or the Hispanic community, then go ahead and organize one. Like, do white people and Hispanic people not have their own holiday observances to be worried about? Like, why are you worried about? All we're trying to do is honor the black folks who have led the charge for black liberation, and to honor the sacrifices made by political prisoners for our Black August started in 1979 in San Quentin, when the Black guerrilla family was looking for a way to honor the sacrifices of George Jackson and Jonathan Jackson, who were key figures in the Black liberation struggle. They decided the best way to honor these people was to engage in political education. It's a month-long opportunity for black folks to refocus in on the community by doing some self-study, fasting from media that is not about black people. It's a time for community building, a time for advocacy around the issues that are most impacting the black community. And I said it before, but above all, making sure that our community is politically educated. If y'all had genuine interest, y'all could literally do exactly the same thing in your own community, but that would require interest in political education. That would require the ability for advocacy, that will require the ability to community build, and the ability to acknowledge the contributions your elders have made to liberation. But y'all don't even want to do none of that. You just want to sit on your ass and complain about what black people are doing.
If we have epigenetics that was passed down through the trauma of lynching, if we have, so I'm going to slow it down for you. If we have trauma, epigenetics passed down from us generation to generation because of lynching, what about those who were doing the lynching? Was their epigenetics passed down? Okay, second question. Why are we surprised that a festival called Black Joy, they want to stop that? What is it? Why? What in history has proven that we can ever have something called black joy and it not trigger something?
As you've seen in the video, that is what happened and what people are saying about this whole situation, on how this woman literally left to go to that event just to harass black people and get, you know, bad reaction from them. But clearly my people are more educated, more serious when they say they are not going to show any reaction to palm people, because they want to see black people, like, you know, act a certain way ever since Trump was put in office, because black people have really decided to be quiet. So what better way to, you know, rage bait and bring out black people's, you know, reactions than to go and attack them in their space of joy? Clearly this is what it looks like. And I saw people in the comments talk about, you know, the left or the Democrats are always racist, and, you know, why are they not letting this woman, you know, in the festival? Why are they kicking her out? And, you know, whatever. The thing is, she was not kicked out because she's a white woman. She was not kicked out because of how she looks. She was kicked out because she was harassing people with the goddamn question about Trump, which was not related to the event. The event was about black people raising money to help their community and the foundations that they wanted to help. Why are you asking them about Donald Trump? How was that question relevant in the event? And this is why I'm like, you know, shocked when I hear palm people say black people fatigue. Like, you know, they have black people fatigue. This doesn't look like someone who has black people fatigue, because if you are willing to go and rage bait people to see their reaction or get them to act a certain way, it clearly shows that you're not scared of them at all, and you're willing to put yourself in a position where you are betting to get a certain reaction from this specific said group of people that you claim you have issues with or you are afraid of. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But I love how people were ignoring her. Most of the clips, most of the videos that I saw when she was asking about, you know, Donald Trump to these, you know, brothers and sisters, they would just walk away. Some would laugh, others would just look at her and, you know, be in disbelief. And also she also asked some of her palm people that were there. They just stared at her because it looked stupid. But I mean, I guess they are willing to do whatever is necessary just to get reactions from black people. And yeah, this is what we are witnessing, like I said. But I'm glad it's not happening. Guys, that is it for me in today's video. Let me know what you think about this. I just found it like really, you know, it's disgusting behavior. It's really disgusting behavior. And you can really tell that history has really proven every time black people are having like enjoyment, joy, or something fun, as they say, as a black person, you're never really lonely. There is always a palm person in your business, and this is clearly what we are seeing. Every time black people progress and, you know, don't care about anyone else but themselves, there's always going to be a trigger to other groups of people, because apparently they just want to see black people in pain, fighting, suffering, and not having a time of their life. It really triggers them. It really triggers them. Yeah, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.